Hi, welcome to In the Garden. I'm your host, Joyce Hochsprung, and we're at the gardens of Jeannie Elliott today. And Jeannie's going to give us a tour of her lovely gardens. Take it away, Jeannie.
Well, this is what I call my front yard, and I do most of my gardening. I kind of try to keep it all in one place because otherwise it gets too spread out, and I had too much for a while and it was really hard to catch up with. So my husband's been really good about giving me all these beautiful rocks.
Yeah, I see that.
And so then
nice
I
boulders.
just work with the rocks and work around them and fill in little holes, and that's how I do it.
So planting pockets kind of around the rocks.
Yeah, I like rocks, as you can tell. He thinks I have too many, but there's never enough rocks. We live in rock country, so I'm lucky.
Right. So I see you have a lot of containers tucked in too.
Well, I had these little empty spots, and I thought, well, rather than try and get stuff planted in there, I'd just put in the containers because they're a little bit easier to manage sometimes.
And did you have a lot of plant losses this winter?
I did. I lost a lot of perennials. I've tried to replace some, and some I've just decided I'm not going to. I'll just work with what I have, so.
Okay. So which way do we want to go?
Let's go up the steps.
Okay.
I thought it was a good time for you to come, Joyce, because my lilies are all blooming right now.
Yeah, that's always kind of the peak in the garden.
Yeah, and I think
season.
once they're done, then of course things start turning a little green and not so colorful.
So I like the cobalt blue. I love the blue pots. I've got a few of those.
That one is to the fragile stage now. Whenever it gets moved, it has to be strapped.
Okay.
Because it's got cracks in it, but I think maybe that might be its permanent home. And then it landed on a bunch of lilies, but they have been good enough to come
around it. So.
Sure, sure. And I've got zinnias ready to come.
Oh yeah, I see them just about ready to pop
so
here.
When these are gone, then I cut them down a little bit and
let the zinnias and the annuals shine.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like your wash tub too.
Oh, it's in its natural state, you might say.
Oh, it's a pretty clump too.
Yeah.
When they get to clump size, they really make a statement.
I know. I think it's time maybe to thin a few, but that's not the time right now. So.
No, that's a fall job.
Right.
When it's cooler, hopefully.
And I have a little pond back here, and it kind of gets lost in the hostas.
But I could hear water running before.
And that's all I care about. I can hear it when I'm sitting outside at night. So I have a few things though that are kind of out of control, and I kind of let them be out of control. But one of them is these hydrangeas over here. They're at least 25 years old, and now they're to the point where you can't even separate them.
I've got several like that.
Right. And everything looks so lush right now because it got that nice rain last night.
Yeah.
I was afraid it was going to be a
storm that
crasher and everything would be laying down this morning.
That has been known to happen.
Right.
I see you've got the spirea here along the deck.
Yeah, that's another thing I cut back in the fall, but this year it's just loved it, so it's huge again.
It's really looking lush.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cute. Is this?
That's my idea. That's an old forge.
Okay.
My husband does some forge work, and that one happened to sit too long unused, so I borrowed it.
So you claimed it.
I borrowed it.
I love that. That's really neat.
That's my little fairy garden. That's as fairy as I get. And this is a work in progress, this garden. I just try to, I need some annuals in there because I like the color, but I'm also trying to get some perennials in there too.
Did you make your stepping stones?
I do all that myself.
Those are neat.
Yes.
Really cool.
I do stained glass too.
Oh, wow. And I assume you also did the gazing ball?
Yes.
Is that a bowling ball
That's
base?
a bowling ball. Then you know they're not going to blow away.
Or break.
Right.
I had one 2 weeks after I got it. Big branch came down on it, smashed the stand. It took me about 3-4 hours to get all the glass out of the bed. And I'm like, okay.
I gave one to my grandson a couple weeks ago, and I said, go put this in Grandma's garden for me. You pick the spot. The next day it was broken. He had put it right by a rock.
Oh,
so
it
it
blew
went
over and that was it. Nice.
Yeah.
I love those stepping stones.
Well, some of those I think I need to redo, but you know, that kind of makes them,
They just look, they have a patina.
they look like they've been here a while, right? Right.
You know, in the antique world, that's called patina. So
Okay, I'll remember that. I think maybe we'll go down here by this little shed. This little shed, an old shed got replaced here with this one.
okay.
And then my husband said, don't you think you have enough flowers? You can just leave that one alone. Well, that doesn't happen.
No.
So I started working around this one too. And this is where my glass shop is. That's
Okay.
I do glass in there.
Well,
that's
that's
a
really
little,
neat.
it's nice to have a spot for doing that kind
Yeah.
of thing.
So I'm assuming that's some of this too on the.
Scrap glass. That's what you do with your scrap glass. Yeah, I thought I should maybe keep it a little bit in control and not have every single one covered, but no, I think
Well, I
it's
don't
time
know.
to do a few more.
Yeah. Kind of adds a nice touch.
It does. And little signs, you know, that one my mother-in-law gave me many years ago.
Oh, that's nice.
I just can't part with that kind of stuff, so I always find a home for it.
Does it stay out year round, or do you take it in
I
for winter?
take all of my
Everything in for the winter.
Everything goes in, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, winters are hard on it. Another neat tub.
Oh,
When I see you've done some cast leaves
I have,
too.
and I've lost a few lately. I pick them up and they break on me, so I don't know if I'm going to get any more made this year or not.
Looks like we've got some asters here that'll come into bloom
Oh, those
later.
are beautiful in the fall. They're so nice and bright, and they last so long.
Yeah.
And amazingly, they've done just fine by themselves wherever I've stuck them. So,
Oh, great.
yeah.
And the balloon flowers are just about ready to pop.
Right. I'm not sure, but why do my, what are those?
Hollyhocks?
Why do they look so sad this year?
I don't know, but I know
They're-
a lot of people lost theirs over the winter.
Well, I lost another big chunk over on that other side, but
I'm
so
not
these
sure, but
are-
I've got some daylilies and some lilies that don't look like they normally do.
yeah, these look a little sad. But these were from my mother, so I work really hard at keeping
keeping 'em.
some of these alive.
That's
And
an interest. Are they always that frilled like that, or is
no,
that
no,
okay?
that's why I think they look different.
Yeah. It's interesting. I'll have to
Right,
do a little research and see if I can come up with an answer.
right. It's a little hard to disguise that tank.
Yeah. Yeah,
it is what it is.
They are what they are. So.
Right.
Beautiful clematis there.
Oh, that one seems to be my best one. I have this whole side as clematis,
Okay.
but that one seems to like it the best and always flowers so nice for me.
Yeah. I know a lot of people are having trouble with wilt this year on them. You know, where the stems just brown up and the phlox will bring some color a little bit later.
I'm a big hosta person because they kind of take care of themselves, but these are the special ones that I
Okay.
have bought, and so they're getting a little covered with this amber maple, but Bob says we should give that a trim. I said not now. You don't cut those now. So
Oh, another one here. Oh, I have this same one. Only mine came back smaller this year.
Well,
the sapphire indigo.
I'm finding that these are something that you have to be paying attention to all the time. Otherwise, the runners are going all over. And if you let them go too far, they
They'll
grab
root.
onto another plant, and then you can't get them back into control. But
I do like that particular one. I just wish mine were a little bit bigger this year, like it normally is.
well, if it survived, maybe next year you'll be lucky.
Maybe.
Right. And that old cream separator sat inside, and it looked so pristine. And finally, I thought, who's going to even know what it is when I'm gone? So I dragged it out here and used it as a flower pot.
I like that. Oh, that's a pretty one.
I try to give them labels, and then I found out when I labeled them, some of them, the label faded, so then I don't know what they are after all.
I started using a label maker, a Brother label maker, with the extra strength label tape. They don't fade, they don't peel.
I have to keep that in mind, I think.
Like your chicken tucked in there, and yeah, I like your gazing balls. Is this one another one on a bowling ball, or is this?
Yes, actually it is. It was an actual gazing ball that I bought, and then it fell and broke. And so I picked off all the glass and I glued it on the bowling ball.
Yeah, I think I've got my husband's bowling ball in the basement yet. It might have a new life.
Oh, I've even gone to the bowling alley.
Oh.
And they'll sell them to you.
I suppose the old ones, sure. Might have to be a winter project.
As you can tell, I like Costa.
Yeah.
I like the fact that it covers everything and it's easy to grow. It is.
They shade out the weeds. I like
sure
them
do.
too, but I've lost a lot of trees.
They sure do.
So.
And that crazy little wind chime over there,
Oh.
Cheryl made me that 20-some years ago.
Oh.
Can't tell you how many times I've fixed it, but I just love it. So.
Do you want to go around here first, or go down and do the hostas first?
Oh, we can finish here.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little different look when you're seeing it from this side.
Right. That's one of my out of control areas that I need to get after. I don't do so well on hills anymore, though.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
So I've actually thought about having a landscaper come in and just take part of that hill out and do some
maybe level it a little bit.
Well, I don't know if I want it leveled, but I want something in there that'll grow and
without
not need
a lot
of maintenance. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't do that anymore.
Well, I see your little teacup over there tucked in there.
Oh, that's one of my old sets of dishes, and it has a crack in it, so that's where it went.
I like using old stuff in my gardens.
And I have to tell you about this little spot. My daughter died last summer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And whenever we went to the lake, she always built those rock cairns. She'd pile the rocks up. So I built that little rock cairn last fall, and except for the top rock, it has never fallen over.
That's amazing.
So that's kind of her little spot. And I know pansies aren't summer flowers, but
they're doing
they
get
fine,
some shade. So.
And they're gonna be there until the mums come out. Then I'll trade them out.
Trade them out. But I suppose they get enough shade from the birch that they're not cooking when it's
right. And I'll give them a little haircut, and then they'll be better.
Okay. And down here?
That's another little spot.
Okay.
This garage got built last summer, and that was all flowers in there choice.
Oh, wow.
And I kind of lost them all, and I decided maybe that was okay. I had to cut back a little bit. And I'm a little bit eclectic, so that's the kind of things I do with my glass too.
Just
see it hanging in the hanging in the tree. It's on some
really
kind
cool.
of planting wire that they used to use years ago.
Oh, that's really neat. I like that. So how do you put the holes through the glass? It's just a glass,
Drill.
a drill,
I
just
drill.
a real fine. Because I could see me doing that and having.
No, it's a trick. You have to do it underwater,
Oh, okay.
and you have to use the diamond
A
bit.
bit. That's really neat.
But once you learn how, it's pretty easy. And years ago, my sister wanted to go to a peony farm. So Bob took us to the peony farm, and I said, I'm not buying any peonies. I have no place for them. So he comes home with peonies. And he makes this little garden, which was those 3 peonies. Well, and then, of course, it had to expand. You have to have more color after
Than
the
just
peonies.
the. That's right. So
And I started with all this.
so some lilies and the gazing
Yeah.
ball and.
And I always, my geraniums all go into those windows in the winter.
Oh, okay, so you
most
keep
of
them
these
over.
some of these I've had for, at least 15 years.
Yeah, I keep mine over too. Mine I just pull out and throw in a paper bag and in
I've
my
never
root
had
cellar.
good luck with that.
I hear people say that, but I must have just the right conditions
You
there
must.
that they like it. Not everything does, but they do. So
Yeah.
that's pretty. Like the old chair in there and the wind turbine. And that, if I'm not mistaken, is that?
Off of a barn?
Yeah.
No.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's a reproduction.
Oh, okay. All right.
And my husband keeps fixing it, and he said, there's not much fix left to it anymore. But so far, last night it was spinning really good when it was windy.
Yeah. Now that's a rain gauge.
That's a rain gauge.
You can
Yep.
see that from
No, it's
ways.
got- Yeah, we did get a little rain last night.
Yeah, we had a little.
And this is another one of my just hosta collections. These are old, very old.
Wow. Yeah, they've got the size to them to prove it too, don't
Right.
they? More of your pots. Must take you a while to water containers.
Well, I keep my water right underneath all these hostas, so I
Oh,
just
just-
pull it out. And
And okay,
yes.
that's helpful.
And I garden with a golf cart, Joyce. I have an old golf cart, and it's loaded with my fertilizers, my rakes and shovels, and
I
I
have
just-
my gator, so
all the way,
I know the-
all over I go with that, and fill my containers, and so I don't have to carry so much so far. Yeah,
this is really.
this is
I like the different colors in here, just to brighten things up. And
it does, and you can see it from the house, and yeah,
yeah, should we go on down this way or?
sure. It's just more hot. Well, I have peonies around the corner, but they're of course
Done, yeah.
by now.
But it's still nice to see the greenery and the different colors and.
Well, I enjoy it. This is my therapy. This is what I do to keep myself happy.
Yeah, it's my happy place too, unless
Yeah.
it's like 90 some degrees and humid, then it's not so happy.
No. But sometimes I think I'll just go out for a little
Little
while,
bit.
and then 4 hours,
Hours later.
I'm still out there.
But yeah,
Yes.
and your
Yes.
husband says, "Where have you been?" No, never mind.
Yes. And you know, that's one of those dwarf almond trees.
Oh,
And that really had a dead section out of it. So I cut that all out, and now it seems to be kind of doing better.
it
So
looks like it's got some new growth. So,
yeah,
and this is cute.
that's the one Cheryl made me. Every once in a while it needs a fix, but
Well, yeah.
I'm good at fixing.
This is a nice little area too.
That was kind of in a hurry when they took that old shed out. I lost, I knew that all my peonies were going to need a new home, so they quickly came in here. And it's getting a little full, but I have a hard time splitting things. I don't know why that is. Probably because I don't know where to go with the chunk I take off. So.
That can happen.
Right.
Well, thank you, Jeannie, for letting us come in and
You're
see your
welcome.
gardens.
You're
I really
welcome.
appreciate it, and see you next time in the garden.
Exactly.
Bye-bye.